Hello, I'm Justin. This is Sarah. We're going to do an interview about Sarah's book signing tonight, and she's a little too timid to do a speech in front of everybody, so we're going to do this little YouTube video, and so I'm going to ask her questions and see how she answers. So, say hi, Sarah.
Hi.
So, why did you write this book, Sarah? Pieces of Me. Why did you write it?
I wrote this book because I wanted to tell my story. I feel like it's a relatable topic and it can help people with similar struggles kind of know that they are not alone. Also, I wanted to write this book so that family members could read it and kind of understand more of what the struggling person is going through.
What are the struggles you're referring to?
With eating disorders and mental illness.
All right. Next question is, how did you write this book? It's a big book. It's like 200 pages long.
Big.
It's like 200 pages long. So how did you come about that?
Well, I journaled all the way through all my treatments. And so I started this book by just going through my journals and choosing stories that stood out to me, such as the feeding tube and being in a coma for 3 months. And then from there I just started writing, and it took about a year for me to finish it.
Okay. You struggled. I know you, obviously, and you've been with mental illness your whole life. And how do you stay motivated to carry on and to reach out and help other people while helping yourself at the same time? And how do you stay motivated?
I look to God. I know that my final resting place is going to be in heaven, and that I can get through the tough times knowing that the best is yet to come.
Okay. So a lot of people throw the God word around and religious and not religious and all that stuff. So how did you come to the Lord? How did that come about?
Well, actually, part of it's in my book. When I was in a coma for 3 days and I came out of the coma, that's when I really knew that God had saved me for a reason, for a purpose, and I'm just trying to figure out what that purpose is. But that's how I knew that He was really real, and that's when I put my trust in Him.
Do you think maybe this book and then this presentation here is something maybe guided by a higher power of God, and it's down that path of trying to figure out? Would you agree or no?
I'd agree, yeah.
All right. And then I've heard a few people ask you to say, "Oh, I read your book; it's really good. Are you going to write another one, or when are you going to write another one? We need a." So, how do you feel about possibly writing a book after this?
Well, I have some ideas of what I want to write about. I plan on digging deeper into recovery. And with my relationship with Justin, I know I kind of mentioned Justin at the end of the book and didn't really elaborate on that very much. And also raising kids while having mental illness.
That would be a good book. So if you could think back, I know people do this sometimes, what if or whatever, but if you could look back 2-3 years back when you were 18 years old, what would you say to that 18-year-old of 4 years ago? What would you say to that young lady?
I would tell myself to not spend so much time worrying about what I think other people think of me. If you keep thinking that way, you will miss out on all of the joys in life.
That's good. I like that. Good answer. Good answer. But okay, so if you had to pick a motto or a quote or something that described your life or how you wanted your life, or just a quote in general that was a motto for you, which would it be? Why?
So I have this sign hanging up in my kitchen, and I have a picture in my room with this on it, but it says, "Begin each day with a grateful heart." And I think it's a good idea to start your day positive, because then you'll be thinking about things you're grateful for instead of dwelling on negative thoughts.
Very true. Very true. What's one thing you're grateful for today? We'll put you on the hot seat.
Yeah, you did. I could be grateful for a lot of things, but I don't know.
How about family? We just left Marion's birthday party, our niece.
Yeah.
So
I am grateful for family.
You got amazing parents. I know that. They watch our kids all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Help us out. They always have.
Mm-hmm.
So, because this book is on recovery and it's many recovery-related stories in it, what's your favorite part? What's the best part you'd say that you find in recovery?
I like feeling free. I don't have to be secretive. With my eating disorder, I was always secretive and telling lies, and it was just really hard to keep all that straight.
Mm-hmm.
I get to enjoy food and actually go out to restaurants and be social, and I feel good and energized, and I have a lot of friends, and I'm more confident.
Well, I'd say that's about 20 good reasons to be in recovery, right? Yeah, that's okay. So here's a weird one. It says, "Tell me about motherhood in 2020, the year 2020. What does it mean to be a mother?"
Well, we had talked about this question the other day, and you were going to ask me what it is like to be a mom of boys in 2020.
Yeah.
And I had come across a meme on Facebook that really kind of hit the nail on the head. And it said, with girls, you can have tea parties and play dress up, but with boys, it's WrestleMania all the time.
24/7.
And that is totally true with my boys. They are wrestling constantly.
That's true. That is true. Well, do you have a dream job or something you'd like to do, volunteer or paid, or maybe education or something? What would you? If you could do anything, what would you do?
You know, I've always been very interested in forensic science. I just find it fascinating how they can use little evidence to solve crimes, and I think it would be really cool to be a forensic scientist and to solve crimes like they do on Forensic Files.
Your favorite show? Yeah. So this is either or here. We got National Lampoon's Christmas or A Christmas Story.
Well, they're both good movies. If I had to choose, though, I would choose Christmas Vacation because there are a lot of quotes from that movie that me and my family will recite during certain situations, and it's really hilarious.
Do you have one? Can you give an example, maybe?
So, let's see. There's one part in here where they're driving away and the grandpa is like, I gotta eat so I can take my back pill. And so every time we're hungry or something like that, or a situation arises like that, we'll say that.
We do say that.
Yeah, we say that a lot.
All right. Would you like to add anything else, Tony?
So I would just like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. And I'll ask if there are any questions or comments.
Yeah. That's our video, Mama.
Okay. Good. It's done.
Question time. See you guys later. Okay, question.
Bye.
Bye, Mama.